Hello, I'm Cameron, and today I'll be talking about edible art. Have you ever heard of fondant, gum paste, or sugar sculptures? If you haven't, then this is for you. Sugar sculptures and fondant are incorporated to professional baking because they can make people more interested in baked goods. People will think that the baked goods will taste good if the decorations look good. For my interview, I went to New York City and I interviewed Angela Pace. She's a pastry sous chef who works at 11 Madison Park in New York City. I asked her some questions such as, why do you create edible art and how do you create it? Our talk inspired me to try my hardest to make my dreams come true, because she said that in her family, everything revolved around the kitchen, which showed me that even though I'm not in the kitchen a lot and my family does not do a lot of baking, I should try my best to keep on baking. For my site visit, I went to NYK Academy in New York City. I met one of the teachers, and she showed me how to make a sugar flour out of gum paste. First, you have to condition the gum paste to make it softer. Then you have to put cornstarch on the gum paste, the rolling pin, and the place you're rolling on, such as a cutting board. Then once you're done with that, you can cut the petals out and connect them together with distilled egg whites or water. Then when you're done with that, you can color it with petal dust or luster dust. I recommend using petal dust because petal dust is matte and luster dust is glittery. So the matte dust will give it a thicker color than the glittery dust. And once it is dry, you can put it on top of any baked goods. I also learned how to make a sugar sculpture out of isomalt, which is sort of like sugar. First, you have to cook the isomalt to the hard crack stage, which is about 320 degrees Fahrenheit. Then, after that, you have to put them in desired molds of desired shapes, and then color them, and then assemble it together when they're dry. Art in baking has evolved over the years because nowadays bakers use lots of different techniques and technology in their work. According to Tom Verrocco, a baker at the NYK Academy, he said that in the American Bounty restaurant, a dessert would usually be covered with a metal clutch. We're experimenting to make the clutch out of sugar so you can eat it along with the dessert. The same applies to desserts in a glass. We're experimenting to make the glass out of sugar so you can eat it along with the dessert too. 3D printers are now helping us make intricate cake designs that under time constraints would otherwise be very difficult to make. Baking has truly evolved from being a necessity to a form of art. Do you think that this is a form of art? Raise your hand if you think it is. Now, what about this? Well, it is a form of art, and these are cakes that bakers at the NYK Academy made. Bakers put art in their baking during baking shows so it can be something different and inspiring to the judges. These shows also allow bakers to come out of their comfort zone and try new things, all while learning about the science of baking from the professionals. Bakers also put art in their baking based on their culture and where they taught, and of course all the things that revolve around their ideas. Baker and pastry chef Angela Pace told me that her mom was really Italian, so naturally everything revolved around the kitchen. Bakers also put edible art in their baking, so it can be something, so it can look amazing and creative to people, and they will think that if it's amazing and creative, it will taste amazing and tasteful. Do you think that this is a form of art? Raise your hand if you think that this is. Now, what about this? Well, these are also cakes that bakers at the NYK Academy worked really hard on and used sugar flours and gum paste and fondant on. Thank you for watching my capstone project. I hope you enjoy the show, and I hope that you can enjoy making a sugar flour or sugar sculpture one day. For more information on my topic and my 7 capstone blog posts, visit my blog with the link or the QR code that you can scan right now. Thank you.